Namaste. Today we are practicing Camel Ustrasana. Personally, I practice this in the morning because it does actually give a little squeeze into the adrenal glands, the top of the kidneys through the back body, which gives us energy and wakens us up. So that's just a little tip for practicing. Have a blanket, your mat, and a bolster or a firm cushion or pillow if you have one to hand. I'm just going to show you how we can use different things to bring a little bit of comfort as we practice at different levels. So I'm going to start off just showing you how you can bring your blanket down to the ground, nice and firm on your mat, and place your knees, or you might want the knees and the feet. You might want the blanket the other way around and you've got the full support. Shoulders back and down, core gently recruited, neck in line with spine. And just taking a few breaths to settle in Vajrasana. And taking a breath in and out, going to gently sweep the arms out to the side or up in front to enable us to come to an upright kneeling position and adjust if necessary. So I'm using the blanket for support, my feet at the back of the mat. The bolster I'll show you in a moment. So in terms of the feet, you can have the tops of the feet, or you might want to keep the toes under if you're tight here and it's too much to stretch or you get cramp. So decide the position of the feet, which we are going to change in a moment. Now keep in mind flat, rooted down, core engaged, tailbone under, zipped up, neck in line with spine. And we immediately feel the lengthening. So before this session, you've done your Camel activations, warm-ups for 10 minutes. So you're ready. We're just going to take our consciousness to the right arm, breathing in and out, a soft back crawl, and bring the hand to either the back of the upper thigh or maybe the sort of back of the pelvis if that feels better. And the opposite side, breathing in and out, chin drawing into the chest, lifting and opening through the heart. And we immediately feel a stretch here, pecs, major, minor. Drishti, looking straight ahead. Concentration, root down with the tops of the feet or toes. Breathe in and out, release the left. Breathe in and out, release the right arm. And just rest it down. So in Drew, when we learn the Camel, we do it in stages, and then you can build on it either over a period of time, or you can just practice. If you come to practice the Camel, you can do all of these stages or go to your own level that works for your body. So you can breathe in and out, raising up, or you can start from this position already. Now I'm going to tuck my toes under, and we're going to do the same arm movements again, but the hand is going to come to the heel. If you've got a bolster, and very important, it's steady, here, you could place the tops of your feet, blanket under the knees, the tops of the feet. You could use a block, a square block, or even a cushion with a bolster. Obviously the feet are lifted a bit higher, and this means that the heels are closer. So when you take the arm back, you can touch, and it's a lot easier. Releases the bigger stretch through the pecs. So I'm just showing you here. So have something firm if you want to try a modification. Tailbone under, zipped up through pelvic floor. Breathe in and out, softness to the right elbow. Little turn you can bring through the chest as the hand arrives to the heel. And then turning the chest towards the space in front, because we've done that little twist. Keep the chin tucked in. Breathe in and out, taking the arm or sweeping it round as a breaststroke, depending on your range of movement. And both of my hands now are gripping, you can see I'm gripping my heels or thereabouts, chin tucked in. I am not moving my head at all. Shoulder blades squeezing together. projecting the chest forwards, lengthening down through the quads towards the knees, and it's a big stretch for the knees. Holding maybe 30-40 seconds if you can hold, if not, release straight out. And awareness to the left arm, breathe in and out, sweep it round or up and over, breathe in and out, opposite arm, release the bolster and have a little rest back in child pose before we go on to the next stage. And gently releasing back up. If you feel you need a release through the knees, you could come up into down dog. Add pressure through the knees. This is a lovely way to just lengthen through the spine if you can do this, or you could come to the cat stretch. And then gently bringing the knees down. Okay, now you can decide if you want to keep a blanket under the knees for support. I'm going to move mine away. And I've removed the bolster from my feet. So now I'm going to tuck the toes under, rooting down, tailbone under, core drawing in, facing forwards, awareness to the arms. And remember, you can breaststroke or a soft back crawl with softness to the joints. Down, breathe in and out, a little opening through the chest as we gently turn to the right and bringing the hand. Now you might want to place it still to the back of the pelvis, back of the upper thigh, or you might be able to now take it back harder without the bolster. Turn the chest and the head to face forwards, breathe in and out, breaststroke or back crawl the arm, finding feet and just releasing here. If you have any issues with the head, neck, upper shoulders, you keep the chin tucked in. Any issues with the thyroid as well, we don't extend the head back. But if you want to here, leading with the chin, we can gently raise the chin to enable the head to safely lower back. Breathing through the nostrils of the nose. Gently releasing the head and the neck, bringing the left arm up and over, right arm up and over, all round, and rest it down. And gently release. The next stage, which I'm personally not doing today, would be to be raised with or without the support of the blanket and the tops of the feet, drawing down to the ground. And this is a bigger stretch, very powerful for the knees. And I'm not going to just stretch my knees any more today because they are quite tight, even though I've warmed up. So I'm resting there. I'm going to have a little stretch out in down dog again, releasing through the knees. I actually prefer the down dog to release after doing the camel. I feel I need the lengthening through the spine, the relaxing of the heart, and just the release of the knees, and then coming back down into seated. You can warm the knees and just notice where you're feeling it in your body, which for me today is the knees. No judgment of it, just where we are at, warming. And just come to a comfortable seated position. palms together. I'm just taking 30 seconds of stillness. Release your eyes, warm the hands. Place the warm hands onto your heart. We just had a lovely stretch through Strasana, asana. Breathing the warmth into your heart. You could give the heart a little massage if you want to with one hand here. And bringing the palms back together. Thanking your wonderful body for practicing the camel today. Noticing how you feel in body and mind. Enjoying your wonderful yoga practice. Affirming today, I give and receive lots of love. Today is a wonderful day. Namaste.